So we've commandeered a hatchback for today's adventure, and we're walking distance out of Dorrigo, Danga Falls. There's not a lot of rain around, but you can probably hear in the background, definitely the falls are working. There's a bit of a storyboard there talking about early Dorrigo Plateau, Ebor volcano. There's a dude that comes and sets up in the mornings and does coffee. Bit of a playground area for the kids. There's also like a lodge and the labyrinth, which is a short walk away, but before too many people rock up. And this is the falls. From the viewing platform. You can go swimming in there, or you used to be able to. See how far away the labyrinth is, eh? So on the way down to the falls, there is the labyrinth, which is created with some community people. This is it. Not as exciting as it sounds. There's a difference between a labyrinth and a maze. A labyrinth has one way in, one continuous pattern, which goes straight in and straight out, I assume. So you can't walk it the wrong way and you can't take a wrong turn. This one you can defeat the whole purpose and walk straight across to the centre. It's probably good for walking meditation too. This is the lodge. I'm not sure if you can camp here and stay inside, or whether it's just camping, or whether it's just staying inside. I'm not 100% sure. But if you're interested, you can definitely stay here one way or the other. That looks like a caravan space, a powered site, so picturesque. You can still hear the falls in the background. Might be worth a stay if you're in the area. So we've arrived at Megan. This is the exchange. You'll notice the phone box. Obviously phone reception's not a big thing when we get out to these little towns in the middle of nowhere. I usually keep going that way and take a ride in a few hundred metres and head to Yulong, Loenna and through to Coffs when I go for a ride, like a big loop. But it looks like there's a town hall or something over there. There's a smattering of houses. It's on Wild Cattle Creek and it's very close to the old rail line, but I don't think it ever had a station. So we'll head over there, have a look and see what we can find, eh? So this might be the only other thing in Megan. Again, train lines running right through there. I guess this train line was just about ever supplying logs to mills. Just massive industry in the area. Beautiful old dozer. This one is operating. Most in the area have shut down, so being an active site, I can't really go in there, but somebody working down in there. Twin Edge are working over there. The end of the line? Nah, not really. This looks to be Cascade Station. I'm not sure what's going on with that particular building there. It's got aluminium window upgrades, but it looks fairly abandoned. Not sure whether it was a station master's place or it's an adapted building of some sort. There's someone obviously living across the road. Cool old bulldozer there. Let's go in for a closer look. Sorry, should get my facts straight. I wasn't expecting this actually, but this one's Briggsvale siding. That's all that's left of the actual siding by the looks of it. That looks like a power cable. And there looks to be an abandoned sawmill on the other side of the tracks. I can't really get a good shot of it. I'll see if I can. The bush is just so thick. I'm standing just over there and you can't see this, what's left of this building, which would have been where the actual siding was. And I'm not sure what that up there was, but it's got a toilet and stuff, so maybe it was a place for passengers to stop, or where a bit more business was conducted. Pyramids, probably to support some kind of a bridge, or where some kind of conveyor went. I reckon it'd be a sawmill. That'd be like a sawdust bin, just because that's the kind of industry we get around here. There's a sprinkler up there, so this is probably a log yard. You never know what you might find out here. I must admit I didn't research it a huge amount. I wasn't expecting Briggsvale Station, but that's the whole point of adventurising, isn't it? There's another concrete structure in there. See if we can get closer to what's left of this and work out what it is. A hacked up shipping container. Looking at that, that's a sawdust conveyor. So we're definitely looking at a sawmill. Fairly sizey one too. Quite a fancy setup. Blackberry everywhere. Here's a bit of a look from the other side. Here's another one of those concrete footing type structures. I don't know if you can see that. And there's a huge concrete slab here. It's obviously a very big operation. There's not much of it left. But this is just the other side to where we were. A few power cables. Lots of rubbish. Someone's dumped a heap of dirt just here. It's quite built up, but that's the train lines just over there. There was... I thought something might have been attached just there. As you can see, this runs down here for 50 metres or more. Pretty cool site. Not the best thing, abandoned site I've been to, but definitely pretty cool. Cars and... So this is all that's left of Cascade Station or siding. Not sure what the purpose of this one was, but there's what looks like an actual school operating here, although it says it's an environmental school. I don't know what that means. Again, they've put logs there. I guess it's to stop people travelling the lines. For some reason there's two lines here, but not enough room to actually have two lines side by side. Maybe there was 2 gauges of rail, I'm not sure on that. It does change over there. So the reason why it stops there, I think it's actually is a stub line just to get to that siding, and the rail must split up there and must have continued probably along the road or something. Across here there's the obligatory Telstra payphone in all these tiny little baby towns. You can follow the Telstra line in. That's the abandoned building. Here comes a car. Looks like a school, but I wonder if it's more of a camp type school. It's locked up. Not 100% sure. Maybe someone knows. jump in the comments. Look at the old chimney on that place. Very cool old door. Whole thing's made out of timber and corrugated iron. Even this chimney. Don't know what it was, maybe it was the original schoolhouse. It's not in great nick. Ooh. Less waves on the ocean. Everything's timber. Even the wall linings. Beautiful. It's probably part of the reason why the floor's so wavy. The whole thing's lent over about 500 mil. Someone might have tried to prop it back up, but yeah. Pretty wild, definitely old. So there's like a viaduct heading to an old bridge on this abandoned line. There's quite a bit of this on this road if you keep your eyes peeled. Might do a separate video where we just follow the line as best we can. Obviously it goes through private property and it's well overgrown, but we'll try and check out all the stations. And that's the Megan trip. See you next time.